What's going on, guys? I'm Coyote Peterson from Brave Wilderness, and for the past few days, I've had the amazing pleasure of hanging out with Jim. I've learned so much. We've been studying and researching and catching and looking at really cool insects here in Costa Rica. But Jim, let's talk a little bit more about why the conservation of insects specifically are so important to the rainforest.
Yeah, totally. Coyote, we are in a critical situation across the world. We are in the middle of the 6 mass extinctions of our planet. And I have seen, as well, how the rainforest keeps disappearing in Costa Rica. I feel really worried, and that is why we have created our foundation to keep promoting the protection of these incredible habitats in Costa Rica.
So when we stop here and look out, that expanse of wilderness, and when this disappears, the bugs disappear. And without the bugs, what happens to humankind as we know it?
Yeah, exactly. I think we cannot imagine a life without insects. We really depend on them. And I feel really worried about the future, especially of young kids, that what is the future of them with the world that we're going to put in their hands. And I think it's a priority. If we want to reverse the damage that we are creating into the natural world, if we want to restore our planet, we need to keep protecting the rainforest. So that is what we are doing with Biosphere Foundation. We keep studying the insects that we have in the rainforest to understand better how the rainforest is working and what is happening right now with all the effects of climate change, how we can reverse those damage. And that is why, you are here to bring that awareness to keep protecting this amazing place on Earth.
When you think of conservation, a lot of initiatives might focus on things like polar bears, rhinos, pandas, the big megafauna species. And that conservation work is important, but a lot of times people overlook insects. I mean, let's be honest, they're bizarre, in many instances creepy, some of them bite, some of them sting, and people often are deterred from wanting to protect these animals, and the work that you're doing is helping to sort of dispel some of those myths and show people why they are so important to the survival of our planet as a whole.
Absolutely. They develop the most important roles inside of this kind of habitats. The rainforest is holding so much life. Just in Costa Rica, we estimate that we have almost 6% of the world's biodiversity in this ecosystem. So I think it's crucial, seriously, for all of us if we want a better future. And I think this can be the legacy of many people that really care about nature.
So with the work that you're doing at Biosphere, how do other people get involved, and how can everybody out there watching help you preserve the future for insects and in turn the rainforest?
Absolutely. We are preserving the habitats of really endangered species that keeps disappearing, in our country and also the areas in Latin America. Now in the United States, we are becoming a tax-deductible NGO that is called Lands for Biological Diversity. So all the people can join us, to keep protecting this part of Costa Rica.
Well, I certainly know for myself and everybody at Brave Wilderness, we're excited to continue working with you into the future. Not only our own fascinations with insects, but certainly the protection of this. When you look out there at the beauty that is the Costa Rican rainforest, you say, if this doesn't exist, we do not exist. So
correct.
Thank you for everything that you've helped with all of our filming the past few days, but also the work that you and your team are doing to make sure that this is going to be our future.
Thank you, Coyote, for sharing with us, and I hope that many people can join us in our conservation efforts. This can be your legacy.